Hi, it's me. So, latest chapter 80. 80 what? 87. Two more chapters than 89, guys. Woo! Shut the fuck up. So, well, okay. I think I'll just take it off because like, I'm listening to music and I can't focus very well. So, okay. So, I was going to read it like yesterday, like when it just released, which is 19th, but I was like so damn tired, so I was just like, let's read it tomorrow. So like this video is gonna be a bit delayed. I'm sorry about that. So I think this chapter is alright. It's like an establishing chapter for a new arc, which is what's his name again? Ojiro returns. I like how they say returns because yeah, he is back, right? And also like the 100% trash. I was like, yes, I saw X-Ford posted. I was like, damn it, I didn't notice that. So I go reread it and I saw that shit. It's quite interesting. This chapter is quite interesting. I'm looking at it right now. It's, you know, at first it's just like him standing at a stadium actually. Like I think I assume there's a baseball, not baseball, is it baseball? A baseball stadium, and just like he just reintroduced this character again. Like he's called Sasame Ojiro, and then like he's self-proclaimed surfer, I guess, I don't know, and he's unmarried, but his girlfriend is a single mother called Makorin, which is the girl, the woman last chapter. A single mother it kind of intrigues me. I was like, oh, so she's a single mother, so maybe she has a child or something. Who knows? Maybe that's important, maybe that's not important, or it's just like a small fact. What surprised me a little bit was like he thinks Kira. He still think of Kira as his close friend, because you know, like last chapter is like we didn't know like how he think of Kira, because he might be sarcastic or something, you know, satire, but actually not. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this guy. He's kind of weird. But and then like the next page is him eating fucking ice cream. Like how the fuck did he eat ice cream? It's so dirty. No one is, he's 100% trash. Damn, like man, this is just fucking, I don't know how to say. I don't know what is Araki trying to portray here. Maybe he's trying to portray this guy as like a disgusting man, I guess. I'm not sure. What catches me is like I saw him. It's him like looking at the Higashikata food parlor, like which is at a kind of fancy shopping center, not shopping mall. It's more like a shopping street in Japan. Like there's a lot of shopping street in Japan. And then like after he I think he's like observing. He's trying to spy at the Higashikata's family, right? Like because this whole chapter is about him going like and investigate the fruit, right? So at first I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? And then there's a small gag of him like of people yelling at him like, why are you being so dirty? And then he just like picks up the garbage. I was like, oh okay, this guy has some like manners and shit, but no, like he just takes out his gum and stick it on someone's fucking suitcase. I'm like, this is so good shit, mate. Like I think Araki is really good at portraying this kind of pettiness on like a character. You get what I mean? Like who would do this kind of shit? Ojiro, I guess. And then there's some shot that he kind of looks like a prostitute, like especially this one. Let me show you. Like this one. This one it reminds me of like prostitute for some reason. Maybe it's because like the hair here and then like his eyes is like very detailed, you know. It's pretty nice. Then we can see he's taking pictures of like the parlor itself, and he's holding a tablet as well. Like he's investigating, as you can see like afterwards, right? I think I wrote something about it as well. We're moving on to the next page of like Tsurugi is just sleeping. He's alone. I don't know why he's alone. Wait a minute. I'm kind of like confused. When is this happening? It's like, is it after Josuke chasing after the head doctor, or it's like happening at the same time? Because like right now it's like we have to like divide three timelines, events. It's like one is shit, which one is it? Okay, one is Josuke, Mametsuku, and Yasuo chasing Head Doctor. Another one is Tsurugi, Mitsuba, and Jobin, I guess. It's like no. Tsurugi and Mitsuba, the gate incident, and then number 3 is this, which is like the rest of the family, which is shit, my brain. Norisuke, Hato, and Daya together. Like they are in like, I think, I'm not sure. I'm like so confused because I don't want to go back and reread something. I feel like they are happening like simultaneously. Is that how you say it? It's like happening at the same time, but not really. Because like Jobin in this chapter, Jobin is at the house, at the estate, Higashikata's estate, and like he's alone here, and he's like, Tsurugi's just like sleeping near the fountain alone, and then he said he almost blacked out, but he didn't. I feel like that's, at first I was like, is he can't control his ability or something? It's like, because what I'm thinking is like his stand ability has changed to something else and he can't control it, but no, it's actually like the disease, like the rock disease. So like he was like sleeping, and then he said he almost blacked out, right? And he feel like the arrival of the disease is coming soon. And then something very weird happened. Is like the, you know, the baby is trying to touch like his origami, but then like he suddenly jolt awake, and then he's just like, don't touch my origami. And then the baby just suddenly went to the fountain. Like the mother didn't even know where the baby was until like she turns back and saw the baby in the fountain, and Tsurugi just ran away. Maybe it's like he, like, how to say, he unconsciously activated his stand or something. Okay, like blackout, right? For me, it's like, yeah, it's like I had a theory before. It's like, is the rock disease really a bad thing? Because maybe it's just like the awaken of like being a rock human or something. So maybe it's like his first time blacking out, but it's actually him turning into stone for the first time. So he thought it was like a blackout or something. That's what I think. I'm not sure. I'm just a bit confused. You know what I mean? Like Jojolion is already this damn confused, right? So like right now I'm just like, I just need answers, man. What's going on? I feel like it's not going to end soon. Oh, I just want to know. I just want to know what's going on. God damn it. And this one panel, I was kind of like shocked as well. It's like when Tsurugi just ran away, and then his face like here is like kind of growing, like, how to say, dropping. It's like drooping. It's like old man face. At first I was like, what is this? Prostitute's ability, the Grateful Dad, but it's not. It's like turning to stone, but that doesn't look like stone at all. It's more like he's aging. You know what I mean? And it's like he keeps saying it's a disease, but then like we all know the disease is actually rock disease, right? No idea what's going on. And there's like a sad scene where it's like he can't tell anyone. He had to do something, but he didn't know what to do. And then he saw the kid, right, playing football, and he's just like, will I be happier or less happy than the other kids? I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I don't really care. To be frank, I don't really care about Tsurugi. All I want in this whole part is just to figure out what Josuke actually wants, right? And at first, like when I first read part 8, I was so intrigued, but I feel so like unsure about this part. Is because I really like part 4. Okay, part 4 is my first, like, #1 favorite part. Like hell, even like surpassed Stillborn. I'm sorry, Stillborn is fucking great, but part 4 is where I hooked, right? Where I was hooked on Jojo, however. So seeing part 8 setting is in Jojo, it's in Moriocho. It's so like, this is not the Morio that I know, you get what I mean? So I was like so skeptical at first. And then like once when I saw like this guy called Josuke lost his memory, right? And then he wants to know who he is, and then I saw the ground, like, what's the name again? Kyo, Nijimura Kyo, buried the lemon and the orange together on the ground, and like it turns out to be like it fused together. That's the part where I was like, this is interesting. I want to know about it. I want to know who Josuke actually is. And then we found out, right? And I was like, that's it? Okay, so we know he is Josefumi and Kira, and that's it. And then like it leads to the fruit, I think. And right now, what's his goal again? What is Josuke actually going to do? Find the head doctor and then what? Oh wait a minute. I think I know. I'm really sorry. I think I know. God damn it. It's like to cure Kira's mother. But I feel like it's not going anywhere. Right now we are not focusing on Josuke. We are focusing on the fruit itself, and a lot of people are trying to get it, right? Like Damo Tamaki, they're fucking dead. They're just like a transporter, I think. They're not in the top rank of the hierarchy or something. The head doctor, I don't know anymore. Okay, back to the topic. I'm sorry. Okay, back to the topic. And then shit. Okay, so Tsurugi just went home, like he walks home alone, a bit sad as well. And then saw Ojiro. Like my first instinct was like, ah shit, here we go again. Is it a fight or something, or confront? Like Ojiro is trying to confront Tsurugi because like I think he knows what's going on, and he is. At this scene, you can feel like there's connection as in like the laundry, what's it, the dry cleaners and the fruit peddler, like the connections. It's like, how to say, the things that Ojiro mentioned, like the audience already knows, so that's why you can easily understand what's going on and what is he trying to do and talk, and why is he talking to Tsurugi, because like we all know Tsurugi and Jojolion, they're together, they're like working together, right? So at first I was like, why is Ojiro investigating this? Like at first I thought it's for himself, but at the end it's actually for Makorin. Or maybe like he's doing it for Makorin, but secretly he's doing it for himself because Makorin has the money and he doesn't have the money, so he's using Makorin's power to get the fruit for himself and can sell it for high money. I don't know what's this guy's goal. For now, all I know is just like he is voluntarily working for Makorin. I don't think like if Ojiro turns out to be the main villain, I don't know, man. I don't want it. Fucking hell. My god, I don't know, I'm so exhausted. You know what's funny is like, you know, dry cleaner. It's like when Ojiro mentioned like a dry cleaner that makes 2 million yen profits last year, the immediate thought before he even said anything, I was like, okay, money laundering, and it was right. Like all cleaning from the workers' uniform or of a certain fruit processing company. I was like, Higashikata's fruit peddler. I'm like, bam, connections. That's fucking cool though. And it's so funny because like dry cleaner, you clean something, so like it's just like money laundering, it kind of connects. It kind of reminds me of Breaking Bad as well, because like if you watch the show, it's like, what's it, the car cleaning business, but it's actually laundering the money, you know, illegal money. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure whether I don't think that's a reference, but it's just maybe that it's kind of common, right? It's like cleaner, but it's actually like money laundering business or some shit like that. I don't know how Ojiro managed to find this kind of like information. It's probably from Makorin, because like as you can see, she owns a lot of things. She has connections. That's why Ojiro is using her. I feel like Ojiro is using her because like, holy shit, Makorin is not that attractive. Okay, maybe she's into chubby girls, who the fuck knows, but I feel like this guy is just trying to get money because he doesn't have the main villain vibes, right? It feels like what's it called? Small fries, you get what I mean? Small fries, whatever. There's one panel that like, I feel like he's fucking creepy as fuck, and like my initial reaction was like, what the fuck is this scene? Is this panel? Like, bam, like, look at this black shadows and shit, and then his eyes is like completely black here, and it's like there's a be a nice effect here, and the shadow just conveys it so well, and his teeth is showing out. His teeth is like kind of fucked up as mine. Shit, it's kind of scary. Oh man, too poor for dental work, isn't it? Same dog. Anyway, but I kind of like his design as well. It's like he has a tattoo here, I guess. And then like I like how he's like mentioning Damokan dry cleaning, and I like that he reveals immediately instead of like letting the audience know, but letting the audience like figure out what dry cleaning business is, because like, you know, some people might have forgotten like Damo's business, Damo Tamaki's business, like, but I remember, okay, I remember like Damo Tamaki owns a fucking dry cleaning center. So when Ojiro mentioned like dry cleaning, I was like, Damo Tamaki, something like that. That's okay. That's, I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. So anyway, and also there's like the panel that I kind of like is this panel. It's like this one. I keep showing this for the fun. It's this one. He's like striking a pose. Reminds me so much of fucking Risotto. Like, you know, killing the boss is like that fucking pose, but instead like him just like smirking or some shit like that. I like how it's like don't fall the cliff like some other person, certain person. He was a ship doctor. I was like, gaps, Kira. Like, wait a minute, how did you know he died? Oh wait, this is all over the news. Okay, never mind. Shit, you know what? Oh shit, I didn't know this. Okay. So like, you know, Ojiro calls Tsurugi his name, and Tsurugi was like, you know my name? Who are you? And then it's like he just immediately switched the topic to like, I'm a surfer. I'm a surfer. The waves over there are some nice one. I always loved catching them. They didn't even fucking mention like why he knows his name or something. Oh my god, okay. One thing that I forgot to mention is like, Jesus Christ, man. It's so hard to read Ojiro's dialogue sometimes, is because like he has an accent. It's like what? The two, they translate it to TA, so it's like nice to meet you. It's like nice tamecha. I'm just like, you know, my English isn't that good. So like, you want me to read this? I'm just joking. I can't, but it takes time. And anyway, a few days ago I remember that ship doctor's friend of mine mentioned it a while back. So Kira dies a few days. I feel like it's like he died for 8 years or some shit, because like it's a monthly series dying here. Fuck. Wait a minute. A few days ago I remember that ship's doctor friend. What the fuck? What? Wait. Is it just me? Is it just me, or this one is like, did they add to that? I don't know. This sentence doesn't really make sense. But I think like Araki drew like Kira's face, so I'll assume that he meant Kira, I guess. I don't know anymore, man. So Tsurugi, no, so Ojiro confronts Tsurugi, and Tsurugi just runs home. Right? Ojiro thought Tsurugi fell down from the cliff, but he did not, and he uses his stand. So like it was Ojiro instead. Like Ojiro just grabs the branch, the tree. I don't think it's a branch, but like, okay, probably it's a branch. And then his finger fall off, and then it's like, okay, so like now Ojiro knows that Higashikata families have like stands. And then we just goes to the next panel, which is Jobin. Surprisingly, I did not expect him to appear here actually. And then like he saw Tsurugi lying down on the sofa. Like, I like this scenes because like Jobin is like so concerned of his son. I did not expect that actually, because like okay, for me, right, Jobin is like attractive man. He is cool man. He's like rich as fuck. He has a sad past, but I feel like he has a facade the whole time. Like he sounds cheery as fuck, right? He's like very positive because like I'm rich and I'm like positive. I have positive energy. I have this good business and stuff. I have a pretty wife, a good son. But I just feel like everything is like a fucking facade to me. Like, to see him like worry about his son is just like, whoa, you actually care about your son instead of like the rokaka fruit. Damn, son. You know, just I like that. I really like that. I don't. This scene makes me doesn't think like he's the main villain. For some reason, I feel like he's a selfish dude. He's trying to do everything for his family. You know what I mean? His first appearance in the manga, like I can tell that he's like putting on a face when he met Josuke, because like I don't feel any like sincerity when he was talking to Josuke. I was like, damn, this guy, I heard about this guy, man. Is he the main villain? But right now I don't think he is. For some reason, I don't know, man. He doesn't look like one. Shit, I forgot to say something, but I forgot. Jesus. It's like okay, I remember. Like yes, like he tried to like send Damotaki like some other hitmen to kill Josuke, but I feel like he doesn't trust this guy who's just a freeloader in his family, right? So I was like, okay, fine, like it's like he's in a gray moral kind of character, you know, gray area. He's just a freaking selfish dude. Everyone's fucking selfish anyway. In this, okay, I feel like in Jojolion, there's like no, like, everyone is just for themselves. It's either for themselves or like it's just like with the partner. Like, it's like, how to say? It's okay. It's either for themselves or like for them because like they have like some benefits. They can get some benefits out of it. You get what I mean? So I feel like Jojolion is like the most mature part in JoJo. That's why it's like you don't see some people it's like I do this for like fucking justice or something. It's like, because this story is about like trying to like solve a curse, right? As like how this part started. It's like Noroyo Toku Monogatari. It's like try to break a curse or something. I don't know. Oh shit. Okay, I'm going too far. Okay, let's anyway. So okay. Moving back to the manga. So Jobin is worried about Tsurugi, and Tsurugi was like because he was like heavy breathing from the running. So Jobin thought he's like, is your disease finally here? But it's not. It's not. It's more like then Tsurugi tell everything about, like told Jobin about everything, like the money laundering, blah blah blah. And then like Jobin is like, shit, we gotta do something. And then like he looks around, right? Nothing. And then there's a window like where there's like a dirt. Someone knocked off the pot, right? And actually I don't know why, the reason why yet. But all I know is like at first I was reading it, all I know is like Ojiro probably did something to Tsurugi, causing him to bleed, and I was right. So like Tsurugi's like left hand was bleeding and he has the mark at the end. So like Tsurugi was recording something all along, and I kind of like that actually, because I know, like I knew Ojiro would do something like that because he has that ability. Like, yeah, some people say like 515 is a pretty shit stand. To me, right, if you are clever about it, it's a pretty not cool, okay, kind of cool, but it's a quite useful stand if you know what you're doing. Like, you don't need to go like fucking upstairs, like above, to do this kind of shit, right? I don't think so. Is it? It's like all you gotta do is that you bleed and then he has a mark and it can control you. And like, yes, you got one hand, your one hand is controlled by Ojiro, but at first, of course, like some people would be like, it's not a big deal, you have like the 3 other limbs. But no, what if he takes the hand that you control and he like grabs like a scissor and stabs it, and then you got another one? You know what I mean? Even as much as I want to underestimate Ojiro, this fucking guy, but I feel like we should not underestimate him. This fight might be interesting. I think it's I wish it's interesting, because right now like the information has leaked because Tsurugi was like controlled. His left hand was recording all along, so like Ojo was sending the footage to Makorin. I like how Araki is like he knows how technology works nowadays. Because okay, I'm sorry, I sound kind of rude just now, but it's just, you know, like JoJo is like a fucking long series, man. Like when, you know, like in part 4 they were using like the very old school phone, and right now they're using freaking smartphone. And then like I'm not sure whether Araki has a smartphone, because like in videos of him drawing, right, he's been using like flip phones, so maybe he has one right now, because no one really use flip phone anymore. And it's clever of him to like use like technology nowadays to like put it in the story, you get what I mean? That's really cool. And because right, I would have done the same thing if I'm Ojiro, right? I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna control Tsurugi and grab his phone and just take picture and just send it to Makorin, you know? Yeah. And he did. It's fucking clever. It kind of makes me want to read more though, to be honest. It's like, you know, I was like low-key salty when the image got leaked, right? I was like, oh shit, now the fucking bitch knows about the Rokaka friend. I fucking hate her, okay? I don't like Makorin at all, okay? Like, cause I kinda like Higashikata family, even though they're fucking weird, even though like, you know, Jobin is selfish as fuck. But like, imagine Makorin has the fruit. What is she going to do? Sell it to people? Make it public? That's the worst thing to do, because if everyone knows about the fruit, like holy shit, the world will be fucking chaos, because people are going to like take that shit and heal the loved one, the one they care about, or for themselves, you know. So like, I'm not sure about this. It's like, okay, let's say, because for Jobin, I don't think he's trying to sell it anymore. I think he's trying to grow it just to heal Tsurugi, right? If I'm not mistaken, if my memory is still fresh. And Josuke is trying to get it to heal Molly. Is it Molly? Yes, it is. No, Molly. Holly! Yes, Holly! I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. I really want to know what happened, man. Like, how did Holly like involved in this experiment? Like the fruit experiment, because like I think she's the one who discovered the whole thing, right? Like the excursion exchange, and then like I think it's like Doctor Who stole her glory, her experiment, and become the Great Doctor or something. I kind of forgot. And other than that, like in Higashikata family, only Jobin, Tsurugi, Mitsuba, Norisuke, and Josuke knows about the fruit. Other people don't know. It's like, I think, man, I really hope like the last arc or something, it's like the whole family is just trying to fight or something, fight against something, man. Like, okay, if part 5 doesn't have a main villain, fine, okay, maybe it's like an organization, and then like the family, like Higashikata family, has to fight against that. That is kind of cool, you know, like family fights against something. It doesn't have to be the same format, just like the other 7 parts. I'm fine with that, but it's just like, at least give us a nice closure, I think. Because I remember Araki said like part 8 is going to end very soon. There's few more arcs, then that's it. I'm not sure whether he will do part 9 or not, but like if there's part 9, then hell yeah, dude. New JoJo, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know. There's so much more things that I want to discuss, but I could not remember at all. Like, my brain doesn't want to cooperate with me sometimes. I'm so frustrated about it. I can't wait to like listen to experts or other like people's opinion, you know. It's kind of cool. I like that, because Jojolion is such a not underrated, it's like no one really talks about it, I think, because it's still ongoing, you get what I mean? Okay, I don't think I have anything to say for now. Yeah. 100% trash, boy. No, who will win? 100% trash, or like a small cross-dressing boy? Shit, I don't know. Okay, bye. Hi, it's me. Think it's over? No, it's not. Okay, so anyway, after the video ends, I went and listened to Joe Kakaka podcast radio. What the fuck? Sorry. They are pretty good podcasts. You should check it out, by the way. But like when they mentioned about the part where Tsurugi has the face, like the face was melting, and they were mentioning about King Crimson and fucking the two personalities, and that's when I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, to be frank, I don't take like the King Crimson theory very seriously. I was like, you know, a lot of people were speculating about it as well. A lot of people was like, oh, maybe it's King Crimson because, you know, part 5 is like podcasting right now, so maybe it is. Like, to me, I was like, no, it's not, guys, what the fuck? Araki's not gonna use this idea again. But then, like, you know, it's starting to get more and more clues of like Tsurugi having like two personalities. So I was like, I wrote something here when I was listening to the podcast. I was like, what if the theory is true? It's kind of true, and like he has two personalities, because remember, fucking hell, remember, like his face is like an old man, and dude, 89 years old, guys, the fucking old man that Josuke and his gang was chasing on the previous arc. Maybe Tsurugi is the head doctor. Yes, it's like it's a far-fetched, like quite far-fetched, but like whatever, man. I feel like it is. Not gonna lie, let me fucking read things that I wrote. Yeah, it's like, okay, this is going to be weird, but you know the meme, right? 89, is he really 89? Like, everyone's just like, this is a meme at this point, like, because Mamitsu keep repeating that, right? And then I remember X-Force also mentioned that maybe the head doctor is someone young, because like 89 years old is not going to, like, he's not going to walk that fast, right? So maybe Tsurugi has like two personalities, and then like he changed into head doctor and he walk and he run fast. And because like Tsurugi's ability is like, it's somehow changed, like it's like it was shown in like the gate thing as well. Like also in the podcast, like they also mentioned about like the change of personality. I did not realize until like when they mentioned about Rina, the part where like Tsurugi is like, I have no ill will against Rina, like I don't even like her, I don't care. But then like for some reason like Tsurugi blacked out during the gate part, and like not blackout, but like his personality has changed. Even X-Force mentioned that like he was damn cold, right? And then like suddenly in this chapter he was like kinda like his old self, like back in like few chapters, like as if he was like the boy that Josuke met, you know, like the pure boy that he has that he has the disease, and that's it. Am I saying this right? Jesus Christ, I'm like, oh. At first I thought this chapter was meh, but right now I think that it's pretty interesting. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, also, how to say, what if Tsurugi is actually a villain, but maybe not? Because like, you know, rock disease, right? It's turning stone, it's not aging. Like his face is like as if his second personality is like going out, and he's like conceal it, so he turns back into himself. Like, I'm just gonna show this page here. Okay, so, and also like this time skip ability thing. Okay, I admit there's one part that I was damn confused, was like the cliff part where Tsurugi's like he almost fall from the cliff, but the next page it was what's his name, Ojiro instead, and I was like, like question mark, like what happened? And I kind of brushed it off because I was like, maybe it's like, you know, ability, maybe like Tsurugi changed something, blah, who the fuck knows. But come to think of it, it kind of looks like time skipped, right? Because like the panel changed abruptly, so it's like this panel shows Tsurugi like falling down from a cliff, but the next page, which is the next panel, it's like it's actually all zero like falling. That part I was like, what the hell? But I brushed it off. But in the podcast they mentioned it, so I was like, maybe it's like the ability, like new ability, right? Maybe it's that. Oh yeah, there's one panel of like what's it? The origami, yes. Like Tsurugi's origami, and then Tsurugi just runs off to the estate. Maybe like that panel of the origami is just like showing that Tsurugi used his ability. That's why like all zero is like on like falling almost. I'll say. Fuck. That's why it's all zero instead of Tsurugi falling. This is how you say it. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's like midnight right now. I'm supposed to sleep. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanna say. It's just like maybe okay. Points. Tsurugi probably has two personality. It's either he has two personality, and Stan ability change, or like this rock disease thing. Like I'm still not abandoning the rock disease, rock human thing. Like the theory that I have last month. It's like last time. It's like Tsurugi is actually a rock human or something. He's just like turning one, but he doesn't know. Everyone don't know. Like everyone from the Higashikata family didn't know because like they have someone to exchange. So they didn't know that this is actually like a phase of them changing to rock human. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it's just two personalities. It's just like there's two possibility right now. I don't know. We will see. Okay. And then head doctor thing. I'm not sure yet. Blacked out is probably like personality or the disease. Okay, that's it. And then like let's put that thing aside. And also I want to mention that like Ojiro's ability, I was wrong. It's like he can only activate when he's above of like the person that he's trying to like use against, like trying to control. Okay, it's not that OP. I was fucking wrong. Damn it. Okay, but it's still kind of strong, right? Okay, it's kind of strong if you're clever about it. Yeah, and also like this is a very minor thing, but I just want to mention that like when he was eating the gelato, right? There's a logo of like the Higashikata's family logo, like not family, the food parlor. I kind of like it. That's it. It's very cute. Look at it. I'm gonna show it like. Nah, I'm too lazy to show, but like, I'm just gonna show it here. Like the way he eats is fucking disgusting, but look at that cute logo on the gelato. It's fucking cute, man. That's it. Okay. I'll see you guys next month. Thank God it's not on hiatus next month. Don't jinx it. Jesus Christ. I just want to see the end of part 8. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Okay, bye.